I mean, I went shopping the other day for the first time
Ever?
like almost ever for like a new wardrobe. Like I actually went and bought some new pants, some new shirts. I tried stuff on.
So you bought clothes that are different than the clothes that you already own. You didn't buy more cargo pants.
No, they were all jeans. I got 3 pairs of pants. I think they were all jeans. I got some long sleeve shirts, some short sleeve shirts, and then I got some new swimming trunks. I've only had 1 pair of swimming trunks that have been like usable for the last like 10 years. The only thing I didn't buy brand new were socks and underwear. That's because I get new of those every year almost anyway. So, and honestly, that's the biggest sign I'm getting older ever, because I don't think I've ever really gone fully clothes shopping for myself. I'm always like, I like this. What can we get you for Christmas? Buy me some of this. That's what happens.
Yeah, such an old person thing, going to shop for new clothes.
Yeah.
It is. Clothes are expensive.
You know how all the kids are like, I'll just wear this. Just buy me this. Give me clothes for Christmas. I love this clothes.
Wait, do most kids buy their own clothes?
I would say most kids don't want to receive clothes as a gift in almost any context.
Yeah.
I put my clothes on myself, but my mom dressed me my whole life growing up. She went out and bought the clothes. I was like, yeah, I'll wear that. I never cared. Can you tell? I mean,
What?
Just like the kids of today, they're like, yeah, Mom,
I
Dad,
never
just
cared.
dress me how you want me to look. That's my preferred way. That's what all kids want.
I don't know styles. I was just like,
Look, I
my
don't
mom
either.
was so
but
much better at styling than I would have been.
at the very least, are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes. Have you met me?
I don't know. I feel like if you just walked into a mall and randomly picked clothes, you would have a slightly more stylish look than what you usually go out with.
This is stylish. Look, it's got 2 different colors.
Look, man. Bob, you've seen him. You've seen him.
Look at this one.
Seen him at like
How
fancy
do you-
restaurants.
It's got a seam. It's got like a seam on the outside. This
I
is
will say,
crazy for me.
aside from the tux, which I know that you rented for your wedding,
I own 2 suits.
I don't know for any reason that you do own any clothes that are nicer than a t-shirt and some cargo khakis. And I'm not saying that I dress nicer than that.
What about nice t-shirts?
That's not as much of a thing as men seem to think it is.
Oh.
I know that there are some t-shirts that cost more and that have more, maybe more paneling or better textile. There's not a meaningfully nice t-shirt there are worse t-shirts, but if you're trying to like look nice, like Mark was saying, if we're going to a fancy restaurant, a nice t-shirt, maybe you should. Do you own any button downs, Wade?
I do. I own a couple of like the partial, like the 3 or 4 button, and I own some full like button down shirts with you put a tie on.
Buttons all the way down is kind of what I'm talking about. When would you wear those, and have you worn them in
so many
what
times?
context?
I put them on so much. Funerals.
Okay,
Occasional
a lot of
wedding.
funerals, that's fair.
Occasional
I
nice
like-
dinner, like you go to a nice like I don't know,
You always
Valentine's
wear
or birthday
t-shirts
dinner.
when we go to. Oh, you mean with like date night? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I gotta interject on this because I'm like, the whole statement that there's no such thing as a nice t-shirt, I have to morally object to.
Well, come on, t-shirt man, defend me.
I don't mean like better and worse quality t-shirts. I mean like if you're going somewhere where you intend to dress up, a t-shirt is almost always a t-shirt unless you're talking about something like really
Look
out there, Mark.
This
but
has
like
seams on the
that's
outside.
a t-shirt, Wade. That's not a nice t-shirt because it has shoulder panels that are a different color.
is.
Look, a
Kinda
raglan
nice.
isn't
The whole
automatically a
thing is
nice t-shirt, but that is nicer than say
you.
a graphic tee. There's like graphic tees, and then there's like nicer tees, and then there are stylish tees. I swear to God, I'm gonna actually like collaborate with fashion YouTubers at some point
Tiger?
because
Not quite.
oh man, all right.
Why are you going to collaborate with fashion YouTubers? Where is this going?
To dress me.
I'm kind of CEO of a clothing company, and I've been learning up as much as I can, and no one will I'll never reach the kind of knowledge of fashion that, say, Amy does, because Amy knows quite a lot about, like, that world, or there's other people that know that world, and I'm learning that it is just as in-depth as anything we could ever nerd out about, and as time goes on, and I start to, like, get more insight into it, I do start to have an appreciation for better styles of clothing. There's a whole world of people out there that love clothing as much as you guys love video games, you know, and they obsess about it and the different brands that are out there. And there are like levels and levels and levels to how to style and the trends and things that go in the high fashion, and then how that passes on its styles into the mainstream fashion. And then there's, you know, streetwear, tech wear, there's all the formal wear, there's semi-formal, you know, all different genres. Like music, you know, you got different little genres of clothing styles and stuff like that. So it's so much more in depth. But Wade, having stitching on the outside doesn't automatically mean that it's fancier.
I respect what you're saying, Mark.
Yeah.
And while I know nothing about any of that, let me caveat what I said by saying, Wade, you and I don't shop at stores where there's such a thing as a nice enough t-shirt that it substitutes for wearing like a button down or like a nicer outfit if you're going somewhere fancy. I will not say that they don't exist.
I went to an American Eagle and a Nordstrom.
I buy a lot of my clothes at like, you know, Burlington Coat Factory and, you know, like department stores where they have a variety of standard fashion things. I don't think they sell stuff there that qualifies as like a nice, like fashionable, stylish t-shirt, but I'm not saying that that doesn't exist. That's completely fair.
I just want to say that the two things that you listed, Wade, American Eagle and Nordstrom, are so categorically different. Like they're so vastly different. Like
I really at both.
I know
because
that
I'm
one
a
time
man
you
of
and I-
cultured
you
man.
and I went to
I'm a
Nordstrom and
cultured
you're
man.
like, wow, they have got nice clothes here. And then that's now been embedded in your brain.
I went to both and I was like, I like shirts and pants from both. I will try thine on.
They have shirts and pants. Oh my god. I don't need any other stores in my life except American Eagle.
This is a big step for me, guys. This is a big step. This isn't a shirt that just says Nike or a shirt that like someone gets me because they're like, wait, for the love of God, please wear something else. This was me doing something for me. I did it.
We got to do a mini series called The Fashioned Man, and it's just going to be you.
Can you send Wade a bunch of really like high-end shirts that are very cool and
Oh no, that sounds terrible. Send me expensive, nice clothing for free. I'll do it.
maybe we just use some of the show budget. You know, the budget.
The budget, right. The budget we put into this, yeah.
We have so much production budget.
You can see it in so many other places. Maybe we should use some of that budget for some Wade shirts.
Yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense.